Hi, I'm Nicholas from Ratings.com. We've bought and tested more than 220 monitors, including more than 50 in 2021. We evaluate them all on our standardized test bench to see how they compare and see which one you should buy. In this video, we'll be looking at the best gaming monitors available for purchase in early 2022. Now, this is a simplified recommendation. We take into account the performance, price, and availability. We've also separated the picks by categories so you can find the right choice for your needs. Most of these are 2021 models, but because most monitor companies don't update their lineups every year, you'll still find them in 2022. If you want to learn more, then check out the linked video reviews or the detailed written reviews and comparison tools on our website. There are a few factors to consider when gaming, and it all depends on which games you play. Most gaming monitors have a 16:9 aspect ratio with 24, 27, and 32-inch screen sizes. But there are ultra-wide options available if you play atmospheric games. There are high refresh rate monitors for competitive PC gamers, and there are also 4K options designed for console gamers. There's often a trade-off between a high refresh rate and resolution, but more and more monitors combine high refresh rates with a high resolution. There are a few things you want to look for in a gaming monitor, like low input lag and a quick response time. All gaming monitors have variable refresh rate support, and it's important to make sure the VRR format is compatible with your graphics card. Firstly, the Samsung Odyssey G7 LC32G75T is the best gaming monitor we've tested. It has a high 240Hz refresh rate and 1440p resolution, so you can play high frame rate games with sharp images. It also has an incredibly fast response time for smooth motion handling, and it has low input lag. It has a VA panel with a high contrast ratio for deep blacks, but sadly that means it has narrow viewing angles, and it's not the best choice for co-op gaming. Also, many people online have reported issues with a strange flicker in certain games with VRR enabled, but not everyone has seen this. If you like to play co-op games with a friend sitting next to you, then it's better to get something with wide viewing angles. The MSI Optics MAG274QRF-QD is a 1440p monitor with an IPS panel, and it's excellent for gaming. It has even better motion handling, but it's limited to a 165Hz refresh rate. Sadly, it has poor out-of-the-box accuracy because colors look oversaturated. If you have an NVIDIA graphics card, then go for something with native G-Sync support instead to take full advantage of it. The ASUS ROG Swift PG279QM is the best G-Sync gaming monitor we've tested. Like the Samsung, it has a 240Hz refresh rate and 1440p resolution, and it also has excellent gaming performance. It has a fantastic response time at any refresh rate, and the input lag is very low. The native G-Sync support offers a few extra features like NVIDIA's Reflex Latency Analyzer, which measures the input lag of your entire setup. Unfortunately, it doesn't deliver the best HDR experience because it has a low contrast and the local dimming feature is terrible. If you want something cheaper, then check out the Dell Alienware AW2721D. It has the same specs and performance as the ASUS, like the 1440p resolution and 240Hz refresh rate. It's cheaper because it has a few less features, as it doesn't have the Reflex Latency Analyzer or built-in speakers like on the ASUS. Still, that doesn't make a difference for gaming if you want to save a few bucks. Of course, if you play really high frame rate games, there are a few 360Hz G-Sync monitors. Something like the Dell Alienware AW2521H is excellent for gaming, but it has a lower 1080p resolution. That's still fine because high refresh rate games have a low resolution anyways. Up until now, we've recommended 1440p monitors. If you play 4K games on your PC or have the newest gaming consoles, then the Gigabyte M32U is the best 4K gaming monitor we've tested. It's an amazing gaming monitor as it has an outstanding response time and low input lag. It also has FreeSync VRR support and a 144Hz refresh rate. It comes with HDMI 2.1 bandwidth, so you could play 4K games up to 120 frames per second from the Xbox Series X and PS5 without issue. However, it's not full bandwidth HDMI 2.1, so if you're a PC gamer, your graphics card will need to use display stream compression to reach a high frame rate. If you prefer something with full HDMI 2.1 bandwidth, the LG 27GP950B is a good choice, but it costs more. If you're a fan of atmospheric games, then consider getting an ultra-wide monitor. The best ultra-wide gaming monitor we've tested is the Gigabyte M34WQ. With a 34-inch screen and 21:9 aspect ratio, you could see more of your game at once, making it easier to anticipate where your opponents are coming from. It has everything you're looking for in a gaming monitor, like FreeSync support, a 144Hz refresh rate, and smooth motion handling. It also has a few extra features like a KVM switch and picture-in-picture modes if you want to connect multiple devices. It has an IPS panel, so like other monitors we've mentioned, it sadly has a low contrast ratio, so blacks look gray in the dark. If you play HDR games and darkroom performance is important for you, then check out the Dell S3422DWG. It has a VA panel with a higher native contrast, and it has good peak brightness in HDR, so it's one of the best HDR gaming monitors we've tested. You get the same 144Hz refresh rate as on the Gigabyte, and it has a quick response time, but there's more black smearing with objects in dark scenes. Lastly, let's have a look at the best budget gaming monitor. You don't need to spend a ton to get good gaming performance, and the Acer Nitro XF243Y is an example of that. Looking at the gaming performance, there isn't much wrong with it. The response time is remarkable, it has low input lag, and it's a native FreeSync monitor. You can even overclock its 144Hz refresh rate up to 165Hz. It has an excellent stand, as you could rotate the base a full 360 degrees, making it a great choice for co-op gaming. However, it has a 1080p resolution and 24-inch screen, which isn't ideal if you like playing games with a lot of detail. If that's the case, something like the Gigabyte M27WQ has a 170Hz refresh rate and 1440p resolution with excellent gaming performance. It's also versatile for other uses, but text looks blurry in some programs due to its BGR subpixel layout. We've done videos on all these models and many more, so check them out in the YouTube cards for more information or find the links in the description below. There are a number of monitors that are still great options, but didn't make our picks. Monitor companies are always trying to make the best model possible, as they're trying to combine high refresh rates with high resolutions. The latest graphics cards are designed to handle higher bandwidth, so you'll see more monitors with high refresh rates and resolutions. Even 4K displays with HDMI 2.1 bandwidth are becoming more popular and easier to find. In terms of picture quality, you'll start seeing more monitors with QD OLED and mini LED displays in an attempt to match the picture quality on TVs. You can always wait for the next best monitor to come out, but if you need something now, you'll still get excellent gaming performance. What do you think of these picks? If you do end up buying one of them, then let us know in the comments down below.